Sam O'Reilly for Fight Talk. Delighted to be joined today by a guy that I haven't spoken to for a little while. Someone I think very well of, Darryll Williams, Ferocious himself. How are you, mate?
How you doing, man? I'm good, people. I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm getting there now. Just sorting out training and hopefully be back in the ring soon.
Yeah, obviously you had a crazy end to last year. You know, you won the English title and then you defended it, and then a lot of stuff went on and you ended up retiring from the sport. Talk to me a little bit about, you know, what got you to that place where you just had enough of boxing and you decided you weren't going to do it anymore.
You know, within boxing, a lot of people know, you know, it's not a nice sport where, you know, people actually, not everyone wants to see you do well, you know what I mean? And, you know, there's been a lot of people within my whole career, really, that have always had their own agenda around me. So it was like the smile in my face, but really, you know, there was other things that people wanted to get out of me themselves. So a lot of that was involved, you know, and then obviously, you know, yeah, like, you know, I moved up to Manchester. I was training with Ricky Hatton, and that was really good. You know, I had a fight. I had the fight with the second fight with Smile, and you know, I won that again, and it was really good. And it was literally to the point where we was training, and no fight. No one would give any fight. You know, we couldn't. We had mandatory. We had the mandatory fight, which is Dennis Clark. You know, they wouldn't put the show on. We wouldn't get the fight. So literally, I'm just sitting around there. All my money's run out, and you know, obviously, you know, man, and my grandmother died as well, and it literally just got to the point where I was just like, you know what, like, just F this, like, I'm not even, you know what I mean, I'm literally going in there, I'm sparring with Liam Smith, I was sparring with Billy Joe Saunders. I was like, you know what, I ain't getting punched in my face for fuck all now, I ain't doing it, you know what I mean, there's a lot more other ways, you know, that you can earn a pound note, you know, you going to work, whatever, you know, that what am I doing this for? And literally, yeah, I just had enough, and I was like, I'm not fighting no more.
What gets you to that point? You know, people will say you have management for a reason. You have people around you. And obviously, like you said, you just had the one fight with Ricky, and it all seemed to be going well.
Yeah.
So was it a culmination of the whole career, you think, where you felt like it all got to you and it had been people taking a piss your whole career? Or do you know what I mean? Because some people might have looked at it and gone, well, you just sort of bide your time and just wait, it will come. But you obviously were in a different place to that. You felt like it was just enough for you.
Yeah, you know, from my amateur fights, you know, from way back then, you know, I had 9 amateur fights. I was an amateur for 3 to 4 years. I can't remember that exactly. I was an amateur for about 3 to 4 years. And, you know, I had 9 fights in all those years. And I was in the gym every single day. I never missed a day in the gym, and that was because the same thing. Other people had different agendas for me, and you know, they wanted their guys to go first, basically. You know, and it was like, well, you know, what am I supposed to do? And literally, just my whole career of boxing has just been like that. Just been very sneaky people, very sneaky, and you know, the word is. I don't exactly know what the word is, but it's very sneaky sport. A lot of people that, you know, they really are just simply doing certain things to be beneficial for themselves, which I know that's how life is, that's business, you know, but we're fighters, we're the ones getting punched in the face, you know, we're the ones that's got families and we ain't getting no money, you know, and literally, you know, I've got a little girl, you know, she's 1.5 now, and literally, you know, last year, it got to Christmas and I was like, I can't even buy her no presents. Literally like that. And I was like, you know what, forget this. I ain't got no time for none of this. I ain't doing this. You know, so, and it was like that, you know. It was a combination of things, you know. You know, management itself, I wouldn't say it was personally management from like my manager, but, you know, with promotion-wise, their management wasn't trying to work in my favour, basically, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it was.
So at the time, obviously, you're sitting there with Did you speak to Mickey Hellier? He's obviously your manager.
Yeah, I spoke to Mickey Hellier. I told a few people that I was thinking about retiring, but I don't think anyone really took me seriously. You know, I think everyone. Sorry, mate, it was about the beeping in the car. Yeah, I don't think anyone really took me seriously. So what it was, once I did do it, it was like, oh wow, hold on, we got to do something here.
Yeah.
You know, and he did. Rightly he did. You know, he got on the phone, he got onto Frank Warren and stuff like that, and you know, we personally had a meeting with Warren himself. It wasn't anyone in the office telling us stories and whatever like that. It was Frank Warren himself, you know, guaranteeing certain things. So for me now, you know, that's enough for me to say, okay, I can get back in there and do something.
Yeah. What sort of changed your mind as with the training wise? You know, like you enjoyed being with Ricky Hatton. You said you were getting quality sparring up there. Yeah. And it felt like a really good match. You know what I mean? You're stylistically similar in some ways to Ricky, and it worked well. You defended your title under him. But why now? Why not fight? Why not continue to fight under Ricky?
No, there's no personal reason or nothing like that. What exactly what it was. When I went to Hatton's at first, right, I just came off the fight, and then I had another fight, so I had money to stay up there.
Yeah.
So I could live up there, and then obviously I was thinking, I'll have this fight, probably be another couple of months, and then I'll have another fight, and then I'll have another fight. You know, so then throughout that year, I thought, yeah, I'll be alright. I can just let the money, you know,
look after you.
Let the money look after me. I could be up there, but what's happened is that I haven't fought for nearly a year.
Yeah.
So my money's run out, so I can't afford to stay up there. That's what it is. You know, it's got nothing to do with any training or anything like that. It's got nothing like that at all. So, you know, the place that I've been looking at here now in Wales, they're offering me a sponsorship to stay up here. So that's the only reason why I'm looking into this part of coming up here and training. It's got nothing, and it's got nothing to do with anything to do with Ricky or anything to do with anyone up there. It's just that I literally can't afford to be up in Manchester.
Yeah, it's a sad thing, isn't it? Like,
it's a very sad thing.
People would look at it from the outside who don't know boxing and don't know the ins and outs of it and go, "Yo, you're English champ. You fought those fights on BT. How can you not?" It's crazy, isn't it? Like, people just won't understand.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people believe that, you know, I am minted. You know, and I'm in a position now where, you know, I could probably put a deposit down on the house, and it's not like that at all. You know, it's not like that at all. And you know, even sponsorship wise, you know, I personally myself would have thought that I would have been able to get a decent enough sponsorship at the level that I'm at to be able to say, look, I need sponsorship, I need to stay up there. But it's difficult. It's very difficult. You know, it's very difficult. There's so many fighters, and there's so many people that are of a bigger profile and are a bigger name than what you are. So, you know, to get a sponsorship where it's decent enough to tide you over for a while, you know, it's hard work. It's very hard work.
Of course. What's different now then, Darryll? Like, you stepped away from, you retired, and like you said, people weren't taking you serious, but in your head you was retired. That was it. You was done.
Yeah.
So you've had the meeting with Mickey and Frank. And obviously there's a resolution that's come out of it that's made you a little bit more positive for the future. So talk to me a bit about that. Like, why is this now? Are you happy to sort of change your mind?
Well, you know, Frank Warren himself, you know, he basically said, look, you know, I'm guaranteeing you that you're gonna get the amount of fights you're supposed to have. You're gonna get those in the year, and he basically said to me, look, Darryll, like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I've seen your ability, and I don't think you should retire. You know, you'll look back in 10 years' time after this, and you'll be like, bloody hell, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? And, you know, he kind of, you know, he kind of put it in my head that, you know, you're going to get what you are supposed to get, you know, and you know, basically, you know, things that have happened, you know, it's been our fault in here, you know. So, you know, for a man as himself and who he is, to come to me, you know, be able to talk You know,
Yeah.
we are for fighters, and I can't just pinpoint on everyone, which is entirely understandable. You know, but he literally said to me, "Look, you're marketable. You can fight. I don't know why you ain't been fighting." And that's something that I need to sort out within my own organisation. So, you know, for me, that was basically enough. It's not that I didn't want to. It's not that I didn't want to fight.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but you know what I mean. It just got to the point where I was like, you know what, like, it's a joke. You know, I've won. It's not like I've lost and I'm trying to struggle my way back up. I've won. So if I'm winning and I can't get a fight, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, no, it's true, because you even look, you beat Jermaine, and he was then fighting on I believe it was a Cyclone bill.
Yeah, he was fighting on the Cyclone bill on the Channel 5 for Lennox Clark, which is my mandatory fighter for my English title, and I'm like, well, what? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and for an IBO International.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know what I mean? I just said, I ain't got time for these people just taking a piss out of me.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see where the frustration comes, Darryll. I really can, mate. So listen, now if we look at the positive, man, like you're back, like you're happy, you can see a path. So, being realistic for you, is it now about titles, or is it about staying busy and earning some money for you and your family?
It's about both, really. You know, it's about both. You know, I want titles, and I want to stay busy. You know, and you know, I personally, because I've literally haven't fought for a year now. So, you know, by the time I get back in there, yeah, it'll be just over a year. So, you know, the mandatory fight that I've got, which is going to start, I'm hoping to fight him. I would like to obviously get like a small 8-rounder in first, but it's not going to happen because of the promotion and stuff like that. They don't want the silly fights, which is, again, entirely understandable. But, you know, so...
It's getting the balance right, isn't it? It's getting the balance right.
Yeah, it's getting the balance right, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go into this 10-rounder with Lennox, hopefully, and you know, that will be my get back in fight, and hopefully everything will just go well. You know, it's all about the preparation, obviously, and yeah, we should be able to go from there. But I will say, after I beat the Clark, you know, I am vacating that English title. I'm not fighting for that constantly either. Do you know what I mean? That's just,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. This will be the third time I fought for it, you know, and you know, I think that obviously after this, if things go correctly as well, I think it's possible that I should step up, you know, somewhere, or try to go for something else. You know, I'd like to get the IBO International on the line as well, for between me and him, because he has that and I've got the English. So I'd like to fight for the both of them if we could, you know. But yeah, you know, anything that they throw at me, if it makes sense, then we'll do it.
Definitely. Now, just thinking out loud, I'm just thinking Frank's got a show in London, O2 Arena, I think it is, 14th of April. Billy Joe Saunders is on it. O'Hara Davis now announced is on it. Is that a time you'd look at being back, Darryll, when you think about, you know, just...
Yeah, that is the time we're looking to be back. That will be the time we'll be looking to have the fight. Obviously, I don't know what Lennox is doing. I don't know if he's going to be ready by that. Sorry, I don't know if he's going to be ready. He's going to be ready by that time. But you know, that's the time I'm looking to get back in. It's about 10 weeks away now, so I've already begun training. I haven't sorted my actual trainer out yet, like that. But you know, we've got a few people in mind. I'm up in Wales at the minute, actually. From Wales at the minute, with a trainer up here. To be honest, this is my first trainer I ever had, actually. You know, that gave me that the style and the movement and things like that. So you know, and they're offering the sponsorship up here. So maybe if it makes sense, if the figures make sense, then I'll probably be up here. But yeah, you know, that's the time we're aiming for in April. 14th of April is a big show, very big show. Two world titles. You know, Billy Joe Saunders, you know, I sparred with himself, a hell of a fighter. You know, just to be on the undercard with him would be amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully be in a changing room with him as well. You know, on the home side. So you know, it'd be really amazing, you know, to get on a show with him like that, and you know, be a headliner on the undercard.
Yeah, definitely. Now listen, it's good to hear you kind of positive again, to be honest, because obviously November and stuff, it was quite dark for you, as you say. You lost your nan and things were a bit hard, and you pulled away a little bit. You sort of secluded yourself a little bit, and no, it's good to hear you back and a bit more positive, mate.
Yeah, man. No, definitely. You know, my mind's in tune now. You know, I've said it before. You know, I've grown up fighting. You know, and this is all I know, basically. You know what I mean? I started boxing at 18. It's 10 years now. I'm 28. You know, this is what I know. You know, this is what's comfortable for me, and you know, I just really gonna knuckle down and you know, make something of myself out of it. I want to anyway, you know, and yeah, you know, it's all about promotion and management. That's how it goes, really.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how these things run, and hopefully we can hit the big time.
I'm sure there's some big fights to come from you, Darryll, and exciting fights as always, mate. But listen, always a pleasure talking to you, my friend, and listen, I hope it all works out the way you want it to, mate.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. And you know, we'll be letting off fireworks in the ring constantly.
Thank you very much for talking to Fight Talk.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.